Hi Dad, just sending you Mama video of what we've got now. This is gosh, I don't know if you can see, the sun's beautiful there. What it's looking like now. I'll take you through it. This are courgettes mainly. Some lovely ones there. We've been picking a few. Just starting, and it's about, I don't know, 18 of them. I didn't intend to sow so many, but that's what happens. I've got peas. We've had masses and masses of peas, which is lovely. I love peas in the pod. And that's some onions that might do something well in the winter or autumn. What else is here? That's the thing of carrots. Don't know what's going to happen to them actually. And some green stuff, chard and spinach and things like that. And more courgettes. More. There's quite a lot in that one there. Now, then into the greenhouse is a tomato that's called an aurora. It's meant to do better outside than inside. That was cabbage, cauliflower and broccoli. Because there's a position up here in the garden, it didn't do so well because there's a lot of sun and wind. The ones down below kind of did better, they were more sheltered. But there's nasturtiums I sowed from seed, seem to be taking over everywhere. Flowers, calendula, potatoes. We've been picking lots of them, have loads of them actually, and it's really lovely to have your own spuds. That in there in the middle is that one I just planted it a while back, is a butternut squash. May not do anything this year because you have to have a kind of a really sunny summer, I believe, in Ireland to have a squash. Anyway, into the greenhouse. It's like a jungle. I think I counted about 29 tomato plants, no, 27 tomato plants. No, there's 27 pepper plants all there, all with little flowers, ready to do something, I hope. That's a huge tomato. Few tomatoes on them. We were late sowing them. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We're keeping them alive as best we can. It's a bit of a jungle. That's them. We've had to prop them all up yesterday. It was a bit of an emergency operation. More tomatoes down there. This is another butternut squash, but I'm not sure what it's going to do because maybe that's... Anyway, I can't remember. There were loads of them and I really only needed one or two, but I planted loads. And this is a cucumber. Look around the other side, there's one with the tiniest little cucumber growing just there underneath the flower. I've got my next job is to train that up there now, because they're going to grow up. Beetroot, which isn't really doing... Oh, there's one decent looking one in there. And some fennel. That's what's in here. All my stuff there in my chair. So it seems like we haven't got much done, but when you actually start to look around and remember what it was like back 2 months ago even, or certainly 3 months ago and 6 months ago, there's a lot done. Up here now too. More spuds there. Not sure what those ones are going to do. We got some beautiful big roosters from in there yesterday. That's all turnips, and they're delicious. They're quite small still, but really lovely. It's a lovely cabbage. More turnips, which we planted from seed. The cabbage is there. We got plants. I didn't plant them from seed. I will next year. There's some broccoli. And the spuds. Well, all the squashes, that squash there was seed as well, planted from seed. And all the turnips. And here are more. These are actually they're pumpkin, called a Crown Prince pumpkin. I think there's about 5 there, but I have more above. And they are supposed to be beautiful, edible, and lovely thing to have over winter. These are more butternut squash. As I say, I'll be lucky to get something from them, but they're lovely looking anyway. The little plants there in front are going to be sprouts. See how they go. And that behind, as you can see, is broccoli, which kind of bolted, I think. I'm still eating it, but I planted all of them from seed. I think I'll plant more coming into the winter. I think they do better. Now over here on top of this is it's a kind of a compost heap, but they say plant your pumpkins on a compost pile, and they're doing pretty cool. A beautiful flower. And they even have some, look, this one is kind of crazy. It's actually trying to get in among the potatoes. Yeah, mad plants. There's quite a lot on them. I'm quite proud of these actually. Suppose, oh yeah, if you look in there you'll see the fruit. Little pumpkin starting. This is another interesting one. There we go. Isn't that cool? They don't grow huge, but you get a decent bit of fruit of them. They're kind of, I think, a bluey, darky colour with a really orange flesh. I've never seen or heard a helicopter around here. There's one there, the coppers. There's more pumpkins here. These are the ones we first planted, and they're kind of crazy. They've got a lot of fruit on them too. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be fun. It is fun actually. So that's our compost area up there. Paul's making, under the plastic, he's making hot compost, which it breaks down really, really quickly. And his last grass clippings, and he got a new more. His brother Jerry, the other ones in the menders at the moment being serviced and that, but that one's brand new. His brother Jerry got it for him. Anyway, so that's the rest of the place. We've been leaving wild patches, just mowing around, and I don't know if you can see the log shelter up there. What else have we got? We planted that as a break from our neighbours. It's no fence there, so, and we cut down a tree yesterday, or most of a tree. So that's what all that is. Up here, it's probably boring the hell out of you, but anyway. Yeah, so there's part of our log pile. We've been bringing some down every time we come down for the winter. All the wood that's gone in Kiltiernan. There's a Brussels sprout. No, it's actually a car, but we call it the sprout. Up here we have, Paul's just mulched some stuff on them. That is a cherry tree, which we'll probably get, I don't actually know when we're going to get fruit from that. It'll be interesting. And 2 apples, an Elstar and a James Grieve, which I believe we won't get fruit from for about, I'll probably be dead actually by the time we get fruit. We've been out 10 years or something crazy like that. Sure, we'll see. And then this is a plum tree, which doesn't look like it's doing so good, but it may come back. I think it was planted at the wrong time. It was planted in June. And then there's a hazelnut tree here, and I have a few more baby ones down below.